The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your main event of the evening for the vacant TNA Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing, first of all, his challenger number one from Cameron, North Carolina. He is the Charismatic Enigma, Hardy.
Three challengers in the ring. One champion will emerge. Charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy, set to do battle against both Mr. Anderson and the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
I'll tell you what, Jeff Hardy, as always, feeding off the creatures of the night, and there's a lot of them here in Daytona Beach. His arms are flowing. That's a little weird.
Introducing competitor number two from Green Bay, Wisconsin. He is Mr. Anderson.
That's a very cool shot right there, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, and of course, my assholes. From Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Anderson.
He's never going to have a better opportunity than this one to prove that he deserves to be mentioned alongside the Jeff Hardys, alongside the Kurt Angles. This is the chance for Mr. Anderson to prove himself, because on our biggest event of the year, it's time for our biggest match, the main event. TNA World Heavyweight title. That's the possibility. Mr. Anderson looks to become world champ for the first time.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing competitor number three. He comes to us from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is professional wrestling's only Olympic gold medalist, Hardy TNA.
Nobody has the drive and determination that Kurt Angle does in professional wrestling. Who else would put their career at stake, telling the world that it's win or else? Either become TNA World Heavyweight Champion tonight or leave the TNA organization. And we heard pre-match comments from Kurt sending out the best wishes to Hulk Hogan and telling Hogan that he was going to do it for Hulk tonight.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, Hulk Hogan kind of a champion, kind of endorsing Kurt Angle, as we've seen recently on Impact, I mean, there's a lot in common, I guess, Hulk season Angle, the Americana, a champion, being a household name. You know, where we've seen Eric Bischoff kind of do the same type of thing with Mr. Anderson.
True.
Sees a lot of Anderson himself, brash, cocky, controversial. So, you know, see what happens, man. It's all about right now being the World Heavyweight Champion. Which one of these three men, by the end of tonight, will be crowned new TNA champion?
Again, first man to score a pinfall or submission wins the title. And TNA management has opened this matchup, claiming no time limits, no countouts, no disqualifications, especially after what went down between Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle, where we couldn't settle.
This is every man for himself. For a short while there, Kurt and Jeff Hardy were working as a cohesive unit to kind of wear down Mr. Anderson.
And with Angle taken out of play in the early going, this is the chance for Hardy or Anderson to shine. And right now, it's Hardy in the driver's seat.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kurt Angle helped Hardy, you know, wear down Mr. Anderson, but Anderson.
Nice reversal on off the neck breaker. Anderson, quick cover. Angle comes in. Smart move by Kurt. Boy, he had to make that save. Think of what's at stake, Kurt.
Well, exactly. If Kurt doesn't do that, Kurt's gone. Not only that, Mr. Anderson becomes the new world champion. You see Kurt look like right there. He's going after a knee, going after one of the limbs, the wheels of Mr. Anderson. I don't know if Kurt will stay on that, but he took a couple of shots at the front of the kneecap, the patella area of Mr. Anderson's leg.
And you know, when you watch Kurt Angle, he'll work on the lower body of his opponents, all in anticipation of going for the famous ankle lock submission. Speaking of famous moves by Kurt Angle, suplex, belly to belly.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Cover, Hardy in for the save.
Very explosive belly-to-belly suplex by the 13-time world champion, Kurt Angle. And Jeff Hardy, a lot of power in those punches. Anderson, look at him, he's down, still hurting.
Think of the potential that we have here tonight. The possibility that two TNA careers will come to an end. We witnessed the final match of the Monster Abyss earlier, and now either Kurt Angle wins the world title or he says goodbye to TNA forever.
And we talked, you talked about that. I mean, Kurt, I think that's a combination of being confident and also Kurt trying to motivate himself by putting that chat over this. What the hell?
Wow.
That was cool.
Incredible.
This German suplex two guys, man.
Is that that grip strength you always talk about? Wait a minute, cover for Kurt on Anderson.
Well, absolutely. Kurt has phenomenal, excellent finger strength, wrist strength, the power in his grip, which is so vital when performing a suplex. And Kurt now with a cover.
Try and cover Hardy. It really all started with his years of training as an amateur wrestler.
As a youth wrestler, I would assume, even before he, after, as a collegiate wrestler and into his amateur career in the Olympics and whatnot. I mean, that starts as a young age, as a young wrestler, as a youth wrestler, working on your grip strength, your finger and wrist strength. It's vital. Wow, oh my God, that's bad. Oh, geez, man, Kurt landed really bad here.
The explosive move by Angle, but instead Hardy sends him out to the floor. Wow.
Yeah, Kurt really splattered out here bad.
Angle tries to recover while Anderson slides in.
Well, Mr. Anderson, I'm sorry, Mike, but he took advantage of the opportunity.
That's just where I was headed.
Hey, man.
There's that opening there, and it's what you've got to do. TNA World Heavyweight title at stake. Anderson dropping the elbows on the chest.
Like Anderson's got some blood off the top of his head. Look at Kurt. Able to stop Anderson's momentum here.
Pulls Anderson out in the two battle outside.
Remember, no count out, no disqualifications. Oh, look at Jeff.
Watch out, Hardy.
That was sick. Look like a big heel over there, Mike.
Hardy goes high risk.
Right over the top.
It takes out Anderson and Angle, but the landing of Jeff Hardy here, it's one of those moves that really could come back to affect him as much as the other two guys.
Well, I saw Anderson grabbing at his knee again, the same knee that Kurt attacked earlier. But Hardy did land hard, but he just took out both Angle and Anderson. Now, if Jeff can get a pin or a submission here, but Kurt's up. Yeah, right to the knee. Look at that, on Jeff's knee now. That's how Kurt chops down his opponent. You chop him down from the base, right? That's your base, your legs, and now control the head. Little snap suplex.
And then the cover.
Systematically dissects the human body. That's what Kurt Angle does. He gets himself a rear choke or a rear chin lock.
No wasted motion from Angle in the least. Even on the pin attempt, you saw where he had the forearm.
Quickness. Yeah.
Also right there.
Right across. It's succinctly he does it. And look how Kurt keeps all his upper body weight on the back of the head of Jeff Hardy, making it hard for Jeff to breathe.
Hardy going to try and get things rolling. Starts off with the running clothesline. Drops Angle again.
That's what Hardy wants to do, Mike. Stay off the mat with Kurt Angle. Don't stay on the mat with him, man. He will just wind you up, stretch you out like a pretzel. But this is where Jeff, he's in his zone now. Oh, wait a minute. Jeff got caught, buddy. Oh, boy.
Recovery by Angle. What a throw by Kurt.
Well, look at Anderson.
Anderson slides through.
Ooh.
Free leg of Hardy. Right on target. Caught Anderson flush. So did both boots in the corner for Kurt.
Jeff Hardy, he is just rolling right now. Cooking on all cylinders, looking good.
It's got Angle and Anderson both down. Senses that he can go high risk. It didn't pay off moments ago. Over the top of Angle.
Okay, Kurt, it looked like he missed the...
Angle's going to try and get it. Gets two. Well,
Kurt shot himself out of that corner. Anderson moves and looked like the swanton, right? Jeff missed the swanton. And there's our president, Dixie Carter of TNA, looking on to see who our new champion's going to be here in TNA.
Nothing more important than this, ladies and gentlemen. We determine who owns that vacant TNA World Heavyweight title. Tonight, once and for all, we guaranteed it earlier, Taz. It's going to take place.
Yeah, I believe Kurt might have a gash, I believe, over his right eye, Mike.
Going to try and suplex Hardy back in. Hardy holding on.
Yeah, it's tough to stop Kurt from doing a throw, but well, watch Anderson. Look at Anderson.
Anderson going to slide in underneath.
He'll do like a power bomb, and there's going to be a suplex.
Wow. Doubly effective move by Anderson, hurting both Angle and Hardy on top of Angle.
Look at Anderson. No! Yeah, I think, I was going to say, go cover him.
Right on top now of Hardy.
Yeah, because I think Jeff got the worst of that power bomb into the superplex. Now Anderson seems to have that cocky, brash look on his face here. Don't get too cocky. See, now he got caught. See? Now he got stuck with a German suplex right on the back of your head.
Grip strength that we talked about earlier.
You saw Anderson trying to break. Look, he's elbowing the forearm.
Good luck.
Of Kurt, yeah. Watch Kurt's hips, Mike.
Two suplexes.
He pops those hips.
Incredible torque from this suplex.
You get a side angle. Now he kind of bridges back. He lowers his hips under his opponent's hips, which creates that torque in the throw. Maintaining that grip. Bam! Sticks him again.
For Hardy.
You know, some high-impact German suplexes will wear out any man. Especially delivered by a 13-time world champion, Olympic gold medalist.
Here it is, ankle lock.
Go for the other one here.
Submission hold applied.
Might get, I mean, you know, Jeff might tap here.
Referee Brian Hebner checking to see if Hardy's going to submit. Quickly turns his attention to Anderson, who charged in.
Nice ankle pick. Hey, what the hell is this?
He's going to try and hook both Hardy and Anderson's legs together.
I've never seen this.
Double ankle lock submission applied by Kurt Angle.
Kurt's going to become a new champ by breaking both guys' ankles.
He only needs one to tap.
I think he wants both. He don't want any shortcuts.
But the beauty of this is he can get one to tap and he can control the other. He doesn't have to worry about somebody sneaking up from behind on him.
Yeah, but can Kurt get the same, you know, I was going to say the same effectiveness on two as he would with one? That's the question.
At the same time, you have two men, not one, trying to break that ankle lock.
Yeah, both of these men are holding their ankles, Hardy and Anderson, and now Kurt kind of going to where, you know, you don't see Kurt go off, and that's to the top rope.
And Anderson is there to cut Angle off before he can get all the way to the top.
Kurt's usually more of a ground-based wrestler, but Anderson, oh my God, Anderson's in a great position to dump Kurt right here. Oh, Kurt's in big time danger, Mike. He's going for a ride. All the cervical spine problems and neck problems that Kurt has had.
Anderson drapes the arm.
Yeah, but look at Hardy.
Gets two. Hardy's one time right on the back of Anderson.
Oh my God, that was sick.
That's a desperation move.
Kurt's done. Kurt's done.
Hardy on top.
Oh, he's got both covered. I didn't realize that. What a match for the TNA World Champion. Who will be crowned a new champion? No countouts, no disqualification, no time limit.
And the importance of this match is something that we are seeing right before our very eyes here as all three men just battling for the TNA World Heavyweight title. Everybody putting it all on the line. Is he going to go for the twist? He tried it. Instead, Angle shoots him off into Anderson and hits the angle slam. Here we go. Here we go.
Kurt did it. Kurt did it.
Everything got a 3 count.
God, that was close.
Angle slam.
Mike, that was like a second. That was like 1 second of
split second away from Kurt Angle becoming world champion again.
You got to give a lot of credit to Jeff Hardy, able to kick out of that so quickly. And now
Anderson now, up in no man's land and gets cut off by Kurt. Much like we saw earlier.
Oh, angle slam here, Mike.
Anderson
angle slam.
Caught Angle up there. Kurt's going to try and turn it around on Anderson.
Anderson's blocking. Oh my God.
Top rope.
Wow. Kurt Angle just crotched Anderson and
dumped all over. Hardy's going to try and steal it.
Oh God. Near fall after near fall.
Talk about digging down deep. Mr. Anderson amazingly avoids the 3 count.
How important is the TNA World Championship? All three of these men wearing each other out right here live.
Hardy catches Angle.
Yeah!
Gonna go whisper in the wind off the top. Anderson turns around, gets a boot, and then gets caught with the twist of fate.
A twist of fate that was effective.
Could be Swanton time.
Yeah, we're about to crown a new champion here, buddy.
Here we go. Hardy Swanton on Anderson. Here's 1. Here's 2.
Ankle, 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 ankle.
Not only pulls him off the pin, but in the process, Angle applies the ankle lock submission.
Kurt Angle, he's gonna snap that ankle if Jeff Hardy don't tap.
Gonna try and get Hardy to tap. Hardy trying to position his free legs to kick away. But he's coming up just short. Kurt's got his body lean back, staying
Jeff's trying to turn Mike like that to get the power off the hold.
Mike check. Anderson on top. Anderson 1. Anderson 2.
Anderson did it. Oh,
did he get it? Did he get it?
God, no, he didn't. God, that was a hair
But you couldn't be any closer.
No, you could not. Oh man, he almost did it. How frustrating is that for Anderson?
Anderson senses he's got Angle sufficiently weakened. But Kurt rolls through, got the momentum. Instead, Anderson stacks him up. Hardy side roll. Hardy on top of Anderson.
Very smart by Anderson to be near those ropes. Double clothesline. All 3 men are down. Kurt the only one showing some life.
Yeah, can Kurt recover here and take advantage of that double clothesline? He's going to go to the top again. There it is. Angle moonsault. This should do it. Here we go. 1, 2.
God, I thought that was it, Mike. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Well, Hardy cannot be counted out. There is no count at this. No disqualification, as we said. No time limit.
We're going to settle this once and for all tonight at Bound for Glory. There goes Anderson. Able to put the shoulder into Kurt.
Leapfrog got caught. Kurt got caught in the leapfrog.
But counter angle. Kurt's got an answer. So does Anderson.
Mic check. Buddy's got the mic check lined up, but counted out by Kurt.
Not going to get it.
Block the stand. Trying to do a standard switch, but block that. Probably a attempt for a German.
What, the familiarity of both men come into play. They've got the perfect answer, the perfect counter.
Oh, God almighty. Brian Hebner, the referee, he just got freaking destroyed inadvertently. That was Kurt didn't mean to do that. Anderson ducked quick.
He was just in the line of fire.
Oh, he sure as hell was, man. That ref just got lit up with that clothesline. You saw Kurt's face. He was shocked what happened.
Angle caught one suplex. Anderson.
We need another referee out here or something. It's no disqualification, as we said.
And now
no count out. And we need somebody with a one minute down. Wait, now what? Oh, Bischoff with a chair? Okay. I don't quite get what's going down here.
Bischoff coming in with a steel chair.
What? No. What? He's not here.
Oh no! You're wrong! He is here!
Whoa, wait a minute, Eric Bischoff! Man, he looks like he just got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
You saw Hogan shaking his head no. It's not going to go down this way.
Eric Bischoff's true colors were about to finally come out. And Hogan, fresh off back surgery, is here.
And we know Hogan was there championing the cause of Kurt Angle, backing Kurt Angle.
Match is still going on, and the referee is down. And how the hell is Hogan even able to get on the apron and
being assisted?
You just feel the pain the man is in.
The ring. What Bischoff do? Bischoff just took the steel chair and tossed it out to the floor. He's wiping his hands.
Yeah, well, a little too late for that.
Look at Bischoff come up with excuses for Hogan. Hogan and Bischoff, they square off.
Jeff Hardy trying to play peacemaker here.
Hardy trying to separate the two. Just daring Bischoff to hit him with the crutch.
Kurt made his way to his feet. Oh!
What the? Twist of fate on Anderson. Bischoff drags referee Brian Hebner.
There's no disqualification. There's no...
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and new TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Jeff Hardy.
Look at Dixie Carter. She's as confused as everybody else.
What the hell have we just seen here from Jeff Hardy?
Ladies and gentlemen, the new World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy.
And now Jarrett coming out.
Well, Jarrett.
TNA fans here in Daytona just incensed at what they've witnessed. Pelting the ring with garbage. Pelting the ring with trash. I don't believe what we've witnessed from Jeff Hardy. We hear all this crap about Jeff Hardy.
sure. Obviously, there's something. What the hell is going on here?
And a bit holding up.
Wait, hold on, Mike. It's Van Dam. He's...
What are you doing? What are you doing?
My God, it comes to 10, 10, 10. We're always going to remember it as the night Jeff Hardy made a deal with the devil.
I think the landscape in TNA just changed dramatically.
Never seen anybody waffle as much as you, Taz, unless Morgan wins the championship, huh?
True, man. It's a great move career-wise if Matt is able to defeat this new side, this new Jeff Hardy. I mean, I know Jeff a long time, and he's really, since Bound for Glory, since becoming TNA World Champion, since being the focal point, the man in the mall. Let's face it, he's the world champion. He's the top dog.
And he insists that what we're seeing is the real Jeff Hardy.
And I don't think he's lying. I don't think Jarrett's lying. I'm sorry, Hardy's lying. Why would he lie? Why would he lie about that? I mean, the guy hardly comes out here and talks to the audience. You hear his interviews backstage and that kind of a dark, twisted kind of like setting. He says he's the Antichrist.
The here, the now, the Antichrist. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to send it to the ring, where Jeremy Borash will have the official introductions for our Turning Point main event for the world title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your main event of the evening. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TNA official, Mr. Jackson James. And now, live from Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida, it's time for your main event of the evening. Introducing, first of all, standing in the corner to my left. He weighed in this morning at 310 pounds and stands 7 feet tall. From Fairfield, Connecticut, he is the challenger, the blueprint, Matt Morgan. And now, introducing his opponent. He weighed in this morning at 225 pounds and comes to us from Cameron, North Carolina. Tonight, he makes his first title defense as the TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Well, two very different type of competitors here, Mike, and the champion. Yeah, he's off color, man. He's just a bizarre individual, and he's just motivated lately by hatred. Is the TNA World Champion, Jeff Hardy.
When Hardy was talking about Turning Point, He said, we're going to let the blood flow. You're going to see the real side of Jeff Hardy, and he promised the twist of hate would put away Matt Morgan.
Let's face it, I mean, look, and that's the thing here. Jeff Hardy, he's got to be careful not to play a game of any type of power or striking game with this enormous, massive blueprint Matt Morgan.
Looked at the tail of the tape, and Taz, you detailed the height and weight advantage that the challenger has in this match.
Well, you know, listen, Jeff Hardy is used to competing against, I think for years he's done that. I think it's safe to say, against men that are a lot larger than him.
Good point.
And look, you know, no matter if you like this new disposition of Jeff Hardy or not, there is no one can argue the fact of that man right there, the TNA champion, his resiliency. I just think that Matt Morgan has the tools to see how resilient you really are.
You talked about that new disposition and what goes with it in terms of Hardy's offensive attack. And we've certainly seen a little different side of Jeff Hardy also in terms of his offense, and maybe that's good just with moves like that.
Violence, we've seen violent side of Jeff Hardy. I mean, Jeff Hardy's at the top of the mountain, the TNA World Champion. He knows he's got to stay there. And that's the thing now. See, Matt Morgan, you know, the big thing with Morgan is his cockiness, his arrogance, and that's what makes Matt tick. He don't care what you think about him. You saw how he was with you know, Bischoff and Flair, and fortunately, he don't care. You know, and I respect that of Matt Morgan.
Felt they were irresponsible. Pointed that out. Cost him his position with Fortune and Immortal. We talked about taking the low road. Hardy's done that, and that's what has turned this match in his favor. Until the strength and power of Matt Morgan comes into play.
Well, that's the thing. If you're Matt Morgan, the challenger, you got to watch your emotions. You see, listen, man, here's the deal, okay? It's the fact. Jeff Hardy, TNA World Champion, who's laid out on the outside of the ring right now, he has a lot more big match experience than Matt Morgan.
Great point.
Okay.
Great point.
And I really feel that as far as poise goes, Jeff Hardy, even though he doesn't look too poised right now, but he's got a lot of poise. And I think that's going to have a big effect in this matchup here. If Morgan can keep his head, because he's got a temper issue.
That's the point I was just going to ask you about. If Matt Morgan maybe gets too hot-headed here, could come back to haunt him.
Yeah, because Hardy will he'll play right into Hardy's hands. I like the fact that Matt Morgan is not going out after Jeff. Oh, my God.
Spit right in the face of Morgan.
You really can't disrespect anybody more than that.
That's the real Jeff Hardy, I guess.
Again, we talked about poison. What did he do? What did Jeff do? He triggered Morgan, but Morgan, not a dummy. He knew it was a trap.
Yeah, put on the brakes, drags him to the apron, and now he can lay in those blows right across the chest.
It's pretty well documented that Matt Morgan is one of the more, from an intelligence standpoint, a very intelligent competitor. You know, he's got a very esteemed academic background, you know, and he's far from a dumb guy, but it seems like early goings, he kept his poise. He kept his head in check.
While Hardy was doing everything within his power to try and get Morgan, cover here, to lose his head.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, and it's easy to lose your head if you're Matt Morgan with someone like a Jeff Hardy who gives someone a concussion in Anderson. Anderson should have been in this match, obviously, and shows no remorse for it.
None.
You know, and I don't disagree, and some will not agree with my point on this, but I don't disagree with Hardy not showing remorse. This is not ballet. This is not, you know, ballroom dancing. This is a physical game. It's always been. That's pro wrestling, at least in TNA.
Let's talk about the offense of Jeff Hardy, the champion in this match.
Chop the leg out, man.
Pretty obvious what he's got in mind for Morgan, and it's sound.
Chop down that giant redwood, Mike. It is sound. It's a smart strategy to keep the larger competitor on the mat. He's not bigger than you when he's laying on his back.
Caught him in the head with the blow, goes for the cover, and I'm not even sure if he got one. Barely one before Morgan powers out. So there's a lot left in the tank of Morgan, but at the same time,
whoa. Look at this.
What Hardy's doing is just taking away
that straightened out leg ball.
Lower body body strength of Morgan. That's working on the knee at this point, right?
Yeah, he's got his grip, a figure four grip. His hands, his arms are figure four. An under and over grip on that knee, on his knee, now floats over to a single leg Boston
That's
grab.
a great transition, too,
Absolutely.
right there into that move.
And
You've got to give him his due.
And Mike, when you have really long legs like Matt Morgan, it's a disadvantage. That's a submission, just nightmare for you, man.
So it's a target for Jeff Hardy.
The longer the limb, the easier to apply holds, man. It's more to work with.
Sure.
You know?
And Morgan fights through the pain of the single leg crab. Gonna try and close the distance, the gap between himself and the ring ropes to get a potential break here.
Got that single leg crab on perfectly. Jeff Hardy does.
Got a keyed lock at the same time, reaching through and grasping his wrist with his other hand.
He's actually cheating because he's hanging onto the knee pad too. His grip, he's got more grip because he's gripping Matt Morgan's knee pad. See, I don't know if you can tell by his right hand, he's gripping the pad. Referee Jackson not noticing that.
Uh-oh. Just pushed referee Jackson James and got right in his face and realizes that he's got to concentrate on the task at hand, and that's continuing the beat down on the challenger and taking advantage of the injured knee and leg of Morgan.
Listen, look, hey.
Watch this, stakes it out and cannonballs down across the knee.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy, TNA World Champion, he will not stop the pressure on the knee of Matt Morgan. He will just stay, pinpoint accuracy.
Wow.
That's a great way to tear apart someone's lateral collateral ligament in their knee. The ligament across your knee. That twisting motion when you drive all your way down on it. Wait.
Knee drop leads to a lateral pin for two, and well, you cannot question the strategy and game plan of Jeff Hardy. We're watching him just execute it to perfection, and it's quite honestly got him in control of the world title match. Beat down of Morgan, the challenger, continues. At this point, Morgan has got to get back up to his feet. Bad leg, bad knee or not. He's got to get back up to the vertical base if he's going to have any kind of a chance to get any kind of offensive momentum started against Hardy.
No, you're correct, Mike, and you see Jeff Hardy keeping all his weight on the back of Matt Morgan. Matt's so tall and so big, and he's not lanky because he's so thickly, muscularly built. Look, he can't even, Hardy's trying to pull Morgan across the ring and to no avail. Oh, wow.
He's back up to his feet, and he's got the offense going. Strikes of all kinds from the challenger, and now Matt Morgan can feel it.
Yeah, Morgan on fire right now. He senses it, and boom!
Stacked him up, discus style clothesline, cover, and
referee in perfect position there. You see right there, Matt Morgan trying to wake that quad up or his knee joint. Matt Morgan now seems to be in control. He's able to put some weight in that knee, so it's not as bad as maybe we thought. Nice duck under reversal by Jeff Hardy, and that DDT.
Yeah, jumping DDT for extra leverage.
I get him. See right there, Jeff Hardy drilling that quick leg drop, springs right back up, trying to follow up with something. Challenger's in trouble.
Message to the fans from Jeff Hardy.
He got goozled.
Maybe you should be concentrating on Matt Morgan instead of the crowd. Morgan to his feet. Hardy to his back off the choke slam. Here's two and
got him beat. Oh man, that was so
about
close.
What, 2 9/10?
Yeah, we almost crowned a new champ right there. What do you think, Ric Flair, watching this, how Morgan was his insurance policy? Morgan just kind of How disappointed could Flair be in Morgan?
That was all because of the crusade and the beliefs of Morgan, who gets caught with the low blow.
Not sure if the ref even saw it.
I'm not sure that he did either.
Because Hardy had pulled the ref first. Twist of hate.
Caught him. Champ covers and gets two.
He retained.
Wow. Whoa.
That's impressive. Morgan kicking out of that twist of fate, which I think I might refer to from now on as the twist of hate. Because of the hatred in the black heart of Jeff Hardy.
Look on the face of Hardy tells me that not only surprised, but it's almost like, what else do I have to do? Hit the twist of hate, follow up to a great game plan for Jeff Hardy, but still not able to put the challenger away, and now he's...
Sense the frustration, Mike.
Right there with all those punches.
Hardy knows, he knows that. Look at that. Got him.
Here's one.
He did.
Here's two.
He's got him. He's got him, but he's got a pin.
What?
The referee was out of position there, Mike. He saw the leg kick. It looked like...
We saw the leg kick, but
it looked like referee Jackson James saw the leg kick, but I don't think he realized that Jeff Hardy's shoulders, they seemed to be that they were still flat and pinched. Oh, you got to follow up. It's a bad call. You got to follow up him. Morgan just got to stay on him. Jeff Hardy, he got drilled with that carbon footprint.
A dazed Jeff Hardy brought back up to his feet.
There it is!
Twist of hate by Hardy out of nowhere. Stacks up. Oh no! Morgan in absolute survival mode at this point. And amazingly able to kick out.
Jeff Hardy, he's just PO'd. He's pissed. He's angry. I think if he would have followed up and maybe tried to do another twist of hate or something else, he might have retained.
Morgan avoids the contact in the corner. With a headbutt there that rocked the champ. Caught him again, and that time right on the button.
Morgan still favoring the left knee.
Gonna position the champ up in the corner, and Hardy caught him with an elbow that surprised Morgan. Whispering the wind off the top. Morgan down again. Hardy stalks.
Oh, look at Hardy. Look at Hardy's got it.
Third time, twist of hate. And this time he gets the 3 count to keep the title.
The winner of the match and still TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy.
Presented Jeff Hardy with that newly designed TNA World Heavyweight Championship belt that he wears to the ring. Well, it was a stamp of approval from Hulk Hogan. And then the old version of the title dumped in a trash can. Hogan, Eric Bischoff, they claimed that it represented TNA President Dixie Carter and the old TNA.
I gotta tell you, I don't know if I'm going, that's just an overstatement or not, or stretch, but I'm telling you what, I think that Jeff Hardy is probably the most bizarre, off-color world heavyweight champion of all time. I mean, Mike, is that a stretch?
Proud to be known.
Can you think of anybody else? I mean,
he's proud to be known as the Antichrist of professional wrestling. What more proof do you need? And how about Mr. Anderson, not only the third man in the ring, but it's going to be no disqualification because Matt Morgan does not want a mortal to cost him his title shot. We're going to turn them loose right after the official in-ring intros from Jeremy Borash.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your main event of the evening for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. This matchup, a 60-minute time limit, and this matchup is no disqualification. Introducing, first of all, the challenger. Standing in the corner to my left, he weighed in this morning at 326 pounds and comes to us from Fairfield, Connecticut. He is the #1 contender for the TNA Heavyweight Championship of the World, the Blueprint, Matt Morgan. And now, introducing his opponent. He weighed in this morning at 235 pounds and comes to us from Cameron, North Carolina. Since 10-10-10, he is the undefeated, undisputed TNA Heavyweight Champion of the world, the self-proclaimed Antichrist of professional wrestling, the Charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Well, no less an authority than Eric Bischoff has labeled Jeff Hardy as the most important person in the wrestling universe and the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, when you're the
time has come to put that belt on the line. You're right, it goes with the territory, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, exactly. I agree with Bischoff in regards to that. So, you know, right now, this is a monumental task. Look at the size. He's taking up so much of the ring as Matt Morgan. And as we said, these two have a turning point. They went. And it was physical.
Size, edge, as Taz pointed out, got to be huge here for Morgan. The big 7-footer, 300 pounds. You have Taz in the neighborhood of about a 70-pound weight advantage.
Definitely. Oh, you know, the champion, I mean, definitely giving up that size, I'm just saying. Also, I mean, listen, if you're Jeff Hardy, I mean, you got to worry about the referee. It's Mr. Anderson. Split the guy's skull open, gave him a concussion, almost ended his career. And you can see right there, Mr. Anderson not giving a 5 count.
Well, it's no disqualification, so why would he?
Well, I guess because referees always do it, even though it's not, even though it's wrong. You know, you see it all the time in matches.
Well, that would be wrong.
It is wrong, but a lot of things people do wrong in life. I digress. Well, right now, Matt Morgan, now look at this!
He's defenseless, and Morgan takes advantage, runs down the apron, and drops the leg right across the champ's chest.
Again, you know, we heard Morgan, you brought it forward, that he wanted a no disqualification. He asked Anderson for that, because he wants more members coming out here. I don't agree with that. I don't know why Matt Morgan, I understand his pride, but I don't agree with that at all.
I don't think that he wants them to come out here as much as he's anticipating that they would. And I don't think he wants to see Immortal come out, maybe cause Hardy to get disqualified, right? And keep the title because of the disqualification. I think that probably was the mindset of Morgan when he went to Anderson and said, let's make this no disqualification.
Listen, Anderson tell Jeff, bring it in the ring. Tell the champion, let's get this thing in the ring. No disqualification doesn't mean it's no counting. So that's a different bag of animal crackers.
Smart move, in my opinion, by Hardy at this point. you weaken the blueprint Matt Morgan, and you take away the size advantage and edge that he has against you by keeping him down in this position. You wear him down.
You wear him down,
and
keep him down.
control.
Keep him down, and then you're able to hit some of your high-octane offense that the TNA World Champion possesses. Look at that.
Laying in the rights, and they're not having any effect in the least. That time he surprised him. Doubling over with the boot, but Morgan still able to shoot him to the corner, where Hardy catches him with the elbow, and look at that. Went whisper in the wind, and Morgan moved out of the way.
With quickness by the big redwood, the big massive blueprint. Hardy just getting tagged.
Back to the offense goes Morgan. Repeatedly getting tagged. Follow up in the corner, putting the 300 pounds right against the chest of the champ.
It's amazing.
He comes back out, side slam.
More impressive than amazing how fleet-footed, how quick Matt Morgan is. Well documented his athletic background, tremendous basketball player.
He's just so damn athletic, you can just see it with his movement.
He's focused, he's a focused competitor. That was a focus.
Discus clothesline pin. Here's 2 from Anderson, and the special ref says only 2.
Mr. Anderson, that was a good legal straight-up count. You would think that maybe he's going to try and quick count Jeff Hardy, who got to assume.
But you could see that Morgan agreed with the cadence of the count from the referee. Boots up in the corner from Hardy and measures, but
what power, man. Strength and power.
Caught him in mid-move. Can toy with him here. You know he loves to go, fall away, but instead this time he lowers him down right into a pin for 2. I think 9 times out of 10 we see Morgan go fall away slam, and probably to just mix up the offense here against Hardy.
Yeah,
he went a different direction, and you got to like that. Vary your offense.
Yeah,
keep your opponent guessing.
Keep him guessing, so you got him on his toes. Oh, twist the hate! Twist the hate!
Here it is. Came out of nowhere. Anderson counts 2, and whoa!
Oh, that's got to frustrate. That's got to frustrate the champ. I don't think Hardy's too happy with Anderson.
Just say that he probably didn't have Morgan sufficiently weakened to the point when he hit that twist of hate, former twist of fate, that maybe was the difference, as Morgan was able to power out before 3. Oh my God. Footprint. Oh, but wait a minute. I don't know that our camera picked that up, but I just noticed. There it is. When he hit him with the carbon footprint, it was sort of a tweak or a twist.
That don't look too good.
Yeah, go for the pin right now. I don't blame him. Gets 1, gets 2.
Well, like it or not, that's smart by Hardy. Why exert the energy to kick out when you know your ring positioning and utilize that bottom rope to break up the pin cover?
You gotta wonder how that.
What if he didn't pop a drop like that? Kind of like a slight dislocation in his knee. That can happen where it pops back in.
Well, especially on a move like that carbon footprint where you're off balance, where you're relying on one leg.
Not only that, you got those long legs. You know,
that's true. Let's see here with the power. He's still able to take him up. And no, the base isn't there.
Yep.
Twist of hate again.
That
champ cover.
That's the full Monty. That's the full Monty.
Here's 2.
Oh.
Shows you the importance of this TNA World Heavyweight title match as the challenger, Matt Morgan, digs deep to avoid the 3. Double sledge leg drop. He's throwing everything at Morgan.
I know. I tried to get. I know you did too. We both tried to at different times a word with Jeff Hardy. You couldn't find him. He was kind of focused all day from what we heard. He was like a recluse. Focusing. Oh! What a counter on Matt Morgan. So he kind of been like behind closed doors was Hardy most of the day, right? You couldn't find him?
No, not at all. Well, he went swanton right there, and I think Morgan got the legs and knees up. And I don't know that helps Morgan any because of the landing being on the previously injured leg.
I disagree. It does help. Does help. Well, no, because it stops that move that Hardy has beat many men with.
I'm with you to that point.
You got to sacrifice yourself sometimes to live another day.
But think of the potential for further damage to that knee that he tweaked.
Mike, in
with
the moment,
all the weight of Hardy coming off the top.
In the moment, you got to stop the guy from getting his big stuff on you.
I'm with you. I think you have to do it just out of natural reaction. But I'm not sure that it was the right move for Morgan in retrospect.
He's leaving, Mike. The champion's walking out.
If he walks out, it's a count out.
Come on!
Well, to your point you're about to make, you can't lose the title on a count out.
I'm listening to the count. Stop me in mid-sentence. Did Anderson? He's at 8.
Taking a shortcut is Jeff Hardy.
You just saw Hardy counting 9. Hardy's Look, Morgan stopped. Anderson stopped before he counted to 10. Shakes his head no.
Well, it looks like the referee's going to take business in his own hands.
Get back in the ring. It's 15 right now. Come on, you're a referee. It's your job.
It's my job. Get back in the ring.
Just pie-faced Anderson. Well, it's no disqualification, so I guess.
You could just sense Anderson steaming. You could just sense him boiling. Just reach that boiling point and finally just boiled right over. Explodes with the rights. Here we go. That's it. Toss the champ back in. No countouts.
Well, how long
special referee, Mr. Anderson.
How long has Anderson been waiting to do that? There it is.
Roll up. Champ shoulders down. Anderson counts 2.
And Anderson still on quick count him. I respect that.
Got to see if the challenger maybe he goes to the power game. Let's see how it works. Nope. Hardy able to float over. Looks like he's still favoring that leg. Is Morgan there? It is.
Third time.
Twist of hate.
Third one.
Third's got to be the charm, but
no rush for the ref. No rush for the ref.
Little different situation here. 1, 2. Is he going to get 3? Only 2.
That was a close near for him.
About 2 9/10. Yeah. Throughout this match, we talked about how Mr. Anderson was calling it right down the middle. Finally, Hardy tries to walk out, get counted out, and we saw that competitive side of Anderson surface. We get Hardy back in. Oh, God.
Oh, God. Man, that was genius right there by Jeff Hardy.
It's no disqualification. You can use the chair as he just did.
Yes, sir.
And that knee that was tweaked earlier on the carbon footprint comes back here at this point to hurt Morgan. Went for the twisting hit again. Wow, was there contact made there?
Big time impact.
Carbon footprint, and that was a knockout blow.
The ref.
Oh, God.
Again.
You can hear the crowd here. They're at 7, 8, 9. We should have a new champion right here.
Well, we saw that turning point where...
Wait, what the hell is this? It's Eric Bischoff. It's the rookie ref, Jackson James.
What about turning point? Jackson James is the ref at turning point.
Now you!
Bischoff just posted Mr. Anderson. Whoa, tosses Jackson James. Did he count 3 right there?
Did he get...
No, I guess, no, just 2 judging by the reaction of Morgan. Nothing good about it. Anderson posted by Bischoff.
I think Eric Bischoff got caught up in the moment there.
I'm good.
And with Bischoff out here, not only taking Anderson out of the match, replacing him with referee Jackson James. Hardy down, Hardy out, and Morgan can sense that he might be able to put him away with 1 choke slam. Is that what he's signaling?
That's what it seems like.
He's got the chair in place.
Yeah, no disqualification, as you said.
Choke slam him on the chair. No, low blow by Hardy. Twist the hit. Oh, right into the steel chair. My God, he hit it to perfection. And the referee we blatantly couch 3.
The winner of the match, and still TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy.
Somehow, some way, Jeff Hardy